Hey there, friends. Happy Sunday. Hope you are good. This is a story of small scraps. You start out with a big piece of fabric, and then you do things like you make patchwork journals, or you cover a whole box, or you make a pillow, or you make this or that, and then you have small scraps. Now, when I have small scraps, I use them, for one thing, I use them to wrap my journals when they are sold. So when you get a journal from me, it comes kind of cozied up in some fabric, or, it might be sari material or whatever. But another way to use those small scrappy bits is to make these really, I call these frillies because to me they are just frilly fun. This is the way that I have been decorating the spine of my latest journals. You guys know that I'm kind of doing the patchwork Victorian thing here. When they get smaller than this, and I'll show you what happens. So they get smaller than this, and they get about this size. When they get about this size, it's like, now what do you do with something that tiny? You could do a lot of things. You could use them for art trading cards, or, building clusters or whatever. But what I found out, and it was kind of like an accidental thing, is that I could take these tiny scraps and sew them together on other tiny scrap fabrics, right? So let me show you how this turned out. I call this Tatty ribbon. I think it's really fun. It does have that kind of patchwork, grungy-ish kind of thing going on because it's not very exacting. So we have that one, and you can see that now this was Miss C is responsible for all this because she sent me a big pile of fabric and rings, and oh my gosh, I mean, there was just so much in that box. And this was one of the things that she sent me, this long piece of fabric, which was cut exactly like this. And then she also sent like some little scrappy bits. And so it just inspired the whole project. I'll just go through here and show these to you. It was a great way to put together some layered love for your journals. Now you can use these as closures. You could cut them apart and use them like you could use them like a juicy journal edge, or you could use them to tie to tags. There are just like a billion trillion uses for these really fun tatty ribbons. I would show you how to do it, but that involves sewing, and I don't sew on the YouTubes because it's just super loud, and I never know when something's going to go wrong. Like, your bobbin's going to run out in the middle of the whole thing. I really think that the one on white is really fun. And you can see all the colors, all the textures, all the interest that these little tatty ribbons hold. I'm going to use them, I think, as closures for journals. I am going to attach them to copy dyed paper. I think that would add a lot of interest to just, very basic pieces of paper. I'm kind of thinking about maybe putting some in the shop. If you could chime in and let me know if you would like to see something like this, in the shop, just add a little bling and interest to your journal making, then please let me know. That would be awesome. So we've gotten through these. And then, okay, I gotta take a break for just a minute. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry. Chris's band had photos made today, and they were all back, and Susie likes to bolt out the door, so I had to go downstairs and unlock the door. We were talking about the different uses that you might have for these beautiful tatty ribbons, and we talked about, closures for journals, or you could use them as, you could cut them apart and use them as page decor. You could do that. They're just so much fun, you guys. They're very tactile. Let's see. And we were talking about if you guys might like to see these in the store, in my Etsy store. Let me know about that. And the fun thing is that, like this, the smaller the fabric gets, the more precious you are with it. So instead of scrapping things, or throwing anything away, you can put it to immediate use by making you some. Now this is like a triple layer here. So you've got this layer and this one and then one on top. 2 layers here, 3 layers here. Just chime in and let me know if this is something that you guys would like to see in the store. We've got about 3 more. And then I have some hot tea here, and I'm going to spend the rest of the afternoon making more of these because I'm kind of in love with them, and I can't wait to start using them in my own journals. They are a bit labor intensive. You have to kind of audition the fabrics that you're going to use and iron everything. I think that's the thing that takes so long, is just ironing everything. And then of course cutting everything. Yesterday I did this and I woke up this morning and my right hand was really super sore. So, if you have something like RA or any kind of arthritis that makes it hard to cut things, then this would be one of those add-ons, like a pre-made item that would help you just jazz up your journals. So there we go, my friends. Some tatty ribbon on a very overcast, cold Richmond day. I'm ready to listen to some Inspector Poirot on audiobooks and finish up some more tatty ribbon. Let me know what you guys think. See you later. Bye.